Hey everyone, what is up? General Grant here, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can make a couple bucks running PerkTV. Now, Perk is a advertising company. They make their money from advertising, and they have a series of different apps, including PerkTV, PerkTV Live, Scratch and Win, where it's like little scratch-off tickets, just little games and stuff like that you can do to get the points. Now, these points you can use to actually redeem for like gift cards and things of that nature. These points you pretty much use to bid on items, I guess, or kind of compete for items and that sort of thing. So, obviously, I prefer the green tokens points because you can easily straight up get rewards. Now, the way to make the money, or actually use this to your advantage, is PerkTV is quite passive. When I say that, I mean you don't have to fill around with it when it comes to getting the points. So with the other apps, such as the games, you have to play the games constantly to get the points. Now PerkTV, watch what I can do. I can go like this, have a review, open new tab, let it load, see my points came up there. Once it loads, also down here you can see I chose the lowest settings, so it's the quickest loading, less buffering, hopefully is the goal. But okay, this is taking a little while, but what happens here is, as you can see, these are rapid reviews, so it's supposed to be like 30 seconds, whereas most videos are maybe 1 to 4 minutes. But when a video gets done with Perk, you will get anywhere from, whoops, not that, you will get anywhere from like 1 to 2 points, maybe even 3 or 4. Just kind of depends on the video and how things are going in terms of advertising for them. So obviously you would think, well, if I open more videos to have running, I could have more points earning, and that's correct. So what you can do is you can run up to 5 tabs or windows, basically, or you can run Perk on up to 5 devices. So what I'm doing is I'm just running this on my PC, obviously. It is the easiest for me because I don't have 5 spare phones laying around. But I just go to, say, thriller reviews, and I do open a new window, and then I just get it all small, and I'm going to go in here, and I just let it load up, and if I can expand that at all, it doesn't want me to. Okay, there we go. See, I can start playing videos, and I can just let these run, and what will happen is for a while it'll just keep going, continuously playing video after video, earning me points. Although every 2 hours a captcha pops up to confirm you are still watching, which is a little bit of a downside, but what I have found, and what many others have found, is that if you use smaller windows like this, and just kind of so you can still see the video a little bit, it runs a lot smoother. You have a lot less errors, things like that. The captchas, I think, may take a little bit longer, but I mean, you are going to be using your memory up when watching all these videos, so sometimes you'll have to reload the page because Chrome or whatever browser you're using will run out of memory. So just what I found is having smaller windows will help you in the long run. So like I said, you can have up to 5 devices or tabs, windows, so I'll just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows open running at the same time, and then if you, after a while, I've gotten maybe like 500 points a day around there I get when I do have it running. Like I said, you just have to keep up on the captchas of I'm not a robot or I'm still watching, whatever it might be. But here you can see that there's the different reward tiers and things like that. Gift cards, so you get about $1 per 1,000 perk points depending on what the reward you're going for is. We talked about tokens before. That's really not that great to me. I don't know what any of this stuff is. I've never even looked at that. That's kind of useless. But so for PayPal, you obviously can get $5 for 9,000 points. It's a little bit more of a ripoff. Well, it's not a ripoff, I suppose, but it's free and you're just running this anyways. But if you want your best bang for your buck, I'd recommend just getting gift cards. So, like I said, it's about 1,000 perk points for $1. Although now there is Perk Plastic, which is a prepaid debit card that will give you money for your perk points that you can spend anywhere, just like a debit card. It's about, there's really no fees or anything like that unless you have to replace the card. But The downside to this is it's very nice because it's 1,100 perk points for $1. But the downside of perk plastic is you have to verify your identity. Now, if you go in the app and you try to apply for the perk card, it'll have you enter the last four of your social. Now, I personally had it give me an issue where it couldn't confirm my identity. And this is necessary because it is through Discover. There's tax information, things like that. They have to verify your identity, but it couldn't. So it wanted me to enter my complete social security number, and I did not want to because obviously that's kind of sacred information. You don't just give that out to a app or whatever necessarily. So I emailed Perk and I asked if I could maybe send them a picture of my driver's license and something like that rather than my whole social. I mean, I would give them the last four digits because they said that was necessary. They didn't say the whole social was necessary. They said the last four. So I said, well, I can give you the last four and picture my driver's license, things like that. And they said they wanted me to send them my social security card and copy of my driver's license. And I was not going to be doing that, obviously, so I did not choose Perk Plastic. I'm currently trying to email them and work this out. If it would be possible to get it, it'd work out. Otherwise, in the meantime, I'll just stick to getting gift cards at my 500 perk points a day. That about wraps up this video, guys. There's not a whole lot more to talk about it. If you have other questions, stuff like that, excuse me, I'd highly encourage you to just Google Reddit PerkTV. There's whole subreddits dedicated to beer money and the best ways to use PerkTV, things like that. But overall, I'd say you can get a couple bucks here or there just running Perk, and it's not a whole lot of maintenance, fairly passive, so I'd encourage you to try it, or try it for a little while. I haven't been running it long. I have close to 5,000 points, so I'm just looking to cash out and go from there. So if you have any questions, comments, let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, you can also just go to Reddit, Beer Money, and Perk, things like that. So thanks, everyone.